Hey guys, it's me, Liz, from Elizabeth's Does Flosstube. My room is a disaster at the moment, so shooting the other way. Here's my bed. That's a quilt I made. That's a really awesome diamond painting I did years ago. And then this one is another diamond painting. I just figured I absolutely, I just realized this is sitting on, that's why it was a little crooked. I absolutely wanted to do a floss tube because I have two finishes. And didn't think about it. I've been doing floss tubes for 2 years now. Now I've had my YouTube channel for a lot more years than that, but I've been doing floss tube for 2 years. So I've been doing cross stitch for about 2.5 years then. Because I did it for a few months before I decided to do my own floss tube. So, happy belated 2 years for me, I guess. So like I said, I have two finishes to show you. One of them is just a FFN, finish for now. But I finished that last night. And then the other one, I finished one bug and I'm already moved on to the next. So I only have, I think, 3 whips. Unbury my iPad. Oh shoot, I have 4 whips. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I have 4, but one of them is downstairs still. Whoops. Okay. So, here's my month so far for October. So let's get going. So, like I said, I have 2 finishes. I'll show you this one. I finished it, I think, like the morning after I filmed my last video, and I almost just filmed a video and added it to that one, but then I was like, I just want to go and stitch. So, let me see if I can unfold this so you can see. I finished the stag beetle. So I finished my stag beetle and I already moved on to the spider. So he is cool. He's got all this. There were 2 colors of backstitching in this one. There was black and then white on the middle part. So he's really charted as being more of like a brownish color, but I wanted all my bugs to kind of match. So I just switched out some of the colors for the watermelon-y colors like the scarab. And same thing for the spider. It was pretty good, except it had some browns in it. And then like its legs had brown stripes, but I changed it to this brighter pink. So I kind of accidentally turned it into a red-legged tarantula, but the red-kneed tarantula. What? I love you. You gonna get up here? Don't hit the table. Get on up here.
If I hit the table, that would knock that over.
What? Hit it. Wiggle it. There. Here we are. We're both in our pajamas. Sunday morning. Okay. Scooch over here. Oh, weigh 1,000,000 pounds. Okay. So then I also worked on my black
40
cat.
pounds.
Yeah, like 41 pounds, yep. So I worked a little bit on the black cat. Ooh, that's cool. the magnet and then needle. So I worked a little bit on the black cat. Maggie, don't hit the table and you're climbing on it. What sense does that make? So that's the black cat. I just added some of the part of his ear. I've got his eyes almost done. There's just a few stitches around the outside, so I just figured I'd work on some of the black. I think I took it to work with me, so I just took one of my skeins of 310 because it was easy to take. Okay, can you sit down? Thank you. I don't want you to fall. Okay, well, I don't want you to fall. And then this, I'm going to spank your butt in front of everybody. Do you want me to? Okay, so stop. This is my Autumn Waltz by Carolyn Manning, and I finished it, my autumn corner, last night. So here, let's see, here's where it was last time you guys saw it. Or not. I didn't bring it over. Okay. September. Okay, looks like last time you guys saw it, it looked like this. So here is my corner all the way done. And then I did my title. And then there were these little empty spaces here and here. So I just stitched some little oak leaves. So today I will be starting winter. So I have to rearrange my Q-snap and I'll be doing winter here. So I'm going to turn my Q-snap like this. And she just released summer yesterday. So as soon as I have money, I'm getting that one, and I will have all 4. So that was pretty exciting. I ended up doing like 700 stitches yesterday. Would you like me to tie that?
Yeah. But carefully around my neck.
Well, I'll tie it around my neck.
But then can you like take it off?
Mm-hmm.
And put it onto me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh! So that's how you tie it.
There you go, you guys. Bet you didn't know I could tie a tie. But you're messing it up. Hold on. You're gonna pull this. I worked at a restaurant. And I would have to tie some of the guys' ties because they didn't know how to tie. Okay. So I think that's all my whips except for the one that is downstairs. So I had 2 finishes. 2 whips. Oh, because I started the spider. Yeah. So again, I've changed some of his colors too to be in the same kind of color pack as the one for the scarab. So they're kind of watermelon-y colors, except this is like 28, 38, 29 or something. It's like a gold color. So he's pretty cool. So now I will insert a little video of my other whip because it's downstairs and I don't feel like getting up, especially with her right here. I can't leave her alone up here. So here's that video. Okay, so here is the little video of my other whip. This is the 1920s Art Deco lady by Fibsters. I hadn't picked her up in a long time, so I figured I'd pick her up. I'm trying to get this stupid moon filled in. So I worked on it 2 days. 363 stitches one day, and then 400 stitches the next time I worked on it. So I'm making progress on the moon. So originally, this has, here, okay, so here's where I'm at. And I'm using the white etoile for the moon. So originally, this pattern, if you look at my little needle minder, has a dark gray background and then the gray moon. And when I first started this, oh, come on, I had donut crumbs on my face the whole time. Ugh. That's sad. This is actually a restart. The first time I started it, it was on 14 count, because that's when I was working on 14 count Ada. But I was having to use 3 strands to get the coverage, and it already takes a lot of floss, so it would have taken even more floss. So by the time I decided I wanted to restart it, I was working on 18 count. But I decided I don't want to stitch that dark gray background. So the pattern is like a dark gray background and then this gray moon and then, you know, the picture. I'm like, what if I just use a gray fabric? Then I don't have to stitch that dark gray background. So that's what I did. So I'm using this gray fabric so I don't have to stitch all that dark gray. So I saved myself 8,000 stitches. 8,000 stitches of dark gray. But there's a ton of stitches in here. But I did a whole bunch. I think I did 1, 2. Yeah, I think I did 3 strands one day and then a bunch. So now I'm also filling in this dark blue. So she's coming along. I did some of the black. She's amazing. So this is one of the needle minders I made. So this is what most of the pattern looks like. Focus. It's just awesome. Vivsters just can't go wrong. She has such amazing patterns. And it's like she comes out with new ones and I'm like, dang it, would you stop it? I want them all. So that's that would be my 4th whip. Now I kind of feel like I might as well just start this whole video over. But I'm not gonna. So back to the other video. And then I have what will be a new start probably today. Let's get a picture of it. Maggie, can you not do that? Get your feet out of there. That's not what that's there for. Drive. I don't know what I'm doing. She's very distracting. Cross stitch. There it is. I talked about this one before. This is a long dog. It's called the Galliard. So it's just 3 colors, black, gray, and gold.
Black, gray, and gold?
But I wanted to use some of my fancy cloths. So this is the Night Stalker's Calling Peacock. So it's like how to hold it.
We have peacock feathers at school.
There we go. So that's the peacock. So that's going to be my black. And then I have Forbidden Fiber Co. Goldfinch. And it's not really it's a little lightly variegated, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful gold. And then I ordered from Night Stalker some gray, and it just got shipped yesterday. It's called Tin Man.
Tin Man.
So this is the gray I'm going to be using. So I think that will be great with the peacock and the goldfinch. And then I thought I had more of my Fabric Flare, the Twilight hand dyed effect that I remembered I used the last of it on King of Thieves that I haven't really stitched on since I started it. So I was looking to see what else I had, because I didn't want to do just the plain gray that I just got. And then I realized I had this that I dyed myself, and it was supposed to be kind of like a night sky. So it's actually blue, but it turned out really grayish. So this is going to be my fabric. And I didn't serge the edges. This is definitely one I dyed because the edges get all funky when you dye them. So this is the fabric I'm going to use. And I think this is going to work out great. So there's the peacock. And there's this goldfinch, and then that gray. So these will look just great on this fabric, I think. So I'm probably going to get this started today. I'll start with the peacock because if you look, and then I think the animals I'm going to do in a toile, maybe. So it's like, if I start in the corner, I'm just going to be using the black and gray anyway. So I'll just start with the black, and I should get my gray maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. So I can at least get a start on it. Or I could wait. Just get it ready in a Q-snap and wait until I get the gray. But I was really excited. Like I said, as soon as I saw this pattern and it had squirrels on it, I'm like, yeah, I need that in my life. So, yeah. So these Night Stalker ones are 10 yards. I have the two skeins here, and then I have another one, so I should have enough. And then when I ordered this goldfinch from Forbidden Fiber Co., they're 6 yards each. I ordered 4 or 5 of them because I knew that was going to be a gold I would want to use for some stuff. So I ordered a whole bunch of it. So, but there's not as much gold as the other colors. So I should be good, even probably with one skein. But I cannot wait to start this. Now, if I start in the middle, I could start in the middle, but then I wouldn't get to the animals until like way later. So I'll probably try to do one triangle at a time. And then with that silk yarn that I showed last time, I was trying to find something like a monochrome pattern that I could use that for. Can you sit down? And I think I found on Pinterest, shush it. On Pinterest I found a pattern. So I'm going to try to do this pattern. Whoa, that was weird. I don't know what that I don't know what that was from. No, that's no. Oh, okay. So this is the pattern. And it's from Deer Rhine Embroidery. I German or Russian company. This was originally a free stitch along years ago. And I thought that was cool. So it was a free stitch along when it first came out. And now you can go on there and buy it. Because it's years later. It's really expensive. And I think if I'm typing in the conversion right, it's kind of expensive. So I am not going to pay for it. If it was originally a free stitch along, I'm not going to pay for it. So obviously Pinterest has a lot of things so Pinterest is full of patterns that are on Gallery RU, which is a Russian website where they basically scan patterns and share them. So they're all bootleg, essentially. So there's a page that has all the little patterns. And they're like, so that's the full thing when it's all the way done. But each pattern is only one little circle. So it was like just a stitch along. I don't want to pay $14 or $15 for this when it was free when it came out. So I am just doing it myself from these patterns. I think it was a year-long stitch along, so every week you got a new little circle. So I'm working on that. And I think I'm going to use that silk yarn for the main color, and then I'll use like they have it green with blue highlights, and I think that's what I'm going to do. Not going to start it anytime soon because I'm pretty much throwing it into WinStitch so I don't have to have a million things saved. Although I could. I might just do like the main layout, which is already done then. And then just stitch the circles from Pinterest, because there's no point in paying that much money for something that was free originally. Yep.
It's an art sleeve.
So that's that. I haven't really gotten any haul, I don't think. Oh, one thing that I got last time. It is the worst PDF ever. So I got, that's not going to take me to it. Purchases. No, purchases. So this is just, it's a beautiful pattern, and he is massive. This cicada. He's great. But yeah, he's 200 by 460 stitches, so he's big. I don't mind, because it's going to be amazing. It's like, the PDF is in like 4 parts, and it's not Pattern Keeper compatible. It's just obnoxious. So it's like, it's very well done. Like, it's very nice, easy to read. But it is just obnoxious. So it's in 1, 2, yeah, 3 parts, 12 pages in each one, but the grids don't come up in Pattern Keeper. And it's like, I think it's a Russian company. I don't know. So I'm trying to chart it into WinStitch so I can use an app to do it. I've got it so it's in this markup. But even then, it's kind of hard to do. So I'm just Just trying to figure it out. So I think I'm just going to try to put it into one stitch so I can stitch it easier, because it's also obnoxious that there's 3 parts to it. They're all huge. They all have multiple pages, and it's just too complicated that way. So it's like the top half of it is one PDF, and then the middle part of it is another PDF, and then like the third PDF is like just the tips of its wings. It's like, why? I don't know. But I do think that's beautiful, and I can't wait to stitch it. So I will figure out what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to do it, and it's going to be great. I do have to figure out what fabric it's going on, because it's going to be massive. You wanted me to tie that,
but it got kind of stuck.
well, that's because you were pulling it the wrong way then. It's fine. So really don't have any plans. Other than as soon as I can, I'm gonna get the 4th season for the waltz, the Dancing Through the Seasons. I'll be getting summer as soon as I can. I have to get gas. I had to make another car payment, so I'm already broke. I'll be stitching. Yeah, I'll be stitching on all 3 of those, and I'll probably be starting this and be working on that. So that's it. I will see you guys next time. I don't think I got any other patterns. I think there's ones. Yeah. I got this one too. Because I thought maybe I could turn that into a mandala to go with these bugs. I don't know if I can, but I'm gonna try. Just because the cicada is one of my favorites. The summer cicadas, not the screaming 7-year locust. But so that's that. I'm going to take down. So there's my diamond paintings. Can you stop? There's my diamond paintings. This one was a custom that I had done from Mian. It's Wolf Link and Midna. Then there's, I think that one is Wind Waker.
Mommy, this is how I tie.
I think. And then this is the bee that you see all the time. This one.
Look! Tied it!
Yep. Go on. Out. But I found a
Mommy?
pegboard. Boy, there's going to be a lot of editing. So, like I was saying, so I have these diamond paintings. But I got this big cork board. And I think what I'm going to do is I want to hang this up. And then those patterns that I have that are finished, but I don't have them fully finished, I can pin them to this until I can get them in a proper frame. So I want to hang this where that is. And I moved stuff around, but I think that would be the best place for it. That one that diamond painting I really like, and Midna and Link I really like. This one, I like it, but I think I'm taking it down. So I think I'm gonna take that one down and move that one over there so I can hang this cork board there. Whole bunch of shuffling, but I think that'll be better. So that will be a project my room is a mess because I brought up my little tiny laundry basket of stuff I just wanted up in my room for the week because I hurt my back. Well, my mom decided I needed to bring all of my laundry up. So I had it all sorted all over my bed. Well, then it was time for bed and I just put it on the floor. I don't want to stand there and have to, because I have so many t-shirts that I have to fold them a special way so I can fit them all in my drawer. So I just stand there and bend over the bed, and I don't want to do that with my back hurting. I didn't want to bring all my laundry up. I brought up what I brought up specifically because I didn't want to bring the whole laundry basket up. And now she's like, well, you need to do that stuff. You need to show her, blah, set an example. I didn't want it all up here. That's why I didn't bring it all up. But, so I have to put all this laundry away. I need to change my sheets. I don't really need to change my sheets. I want to switch from my regular mattress pad to my heated mattress pad, which means might as well change my sheets. I was going to do that yesterday, but since I had to do her sheets, I didn't have the energy to do my sheets too. Because my bed is much harder to do because I can't, hers I can just, it's a little twin. I can just flip the mattress up and, So, that's why my room's a mess. And then I have my little tripod on my cutting table that I have for the quilt because I was working on the quilt and then I didn't, and now I've got to put that away, and it's just a disaster. So I will see you guys next time. For sure this time. I'm done. See you guys later. Happy 2-year anniversary to me. Hopefully I get some more subscribers. And if you haven't, you can look at my old videos. I started out this YouTube, I don't know how many years ago, but there's a whole bunch of rainbow loom stuff. I've got rainbow loom tutorials, if anybody is into rainbow loom. I've got some dragons that I made, and then other little things, and bracelets. So, if you want, you can check those out. I still get views on some of those. One of my videos has something like 2 million views. But I don't think anyone really cares about rainbow loom anymore. Oh well. Okay. Bye bye. See you next time.